सीखा, ना जाने कहाँ का सलीका, जो पहले ही ब्रेकअप में दिल ने तेरे गिव अप कर दिया। एक बार ही किया तो यारो प्यार क्या किया, एक बार ही किया तो यारो प्यार क्या किया, प्यार होता 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 कर।
Rohit, you can drive my Tesla.
Oh, welcome to Canada.
Hey, move. Move out the way. Yeah, move out the way. Excuse me.
That's okay, guys.
Welcome.
Hi, Rohit.
Hi.
Hey. Thank you.
Okay, man, don't turn on the transmission. Okay. Thank you.
And thank you all the VVIP and the dignitaries here, the VIPs and all the kids, especially youth. Thank you so much for coming in this number. Deepak, you want to say something and welcome our friends?
Thank you to everyone, especially all the dignitaries who are for last minute, because everything was arranged literally last minute. We only got 2 weeks or less than that to make sure we arrange all the setup for him. Just a small request from everyone. I mean, it's been a team effort. I need you to be very, very comfortable. We'll make sure everyone gets some time with him, questions, pictures, whatever possible. But we all have to make sure that he's very, very comfortable.
Welcome everybody to the official launch of CricKingdom Academy in San Francisco Bay Area! Thank you all for being here on this historic day. Yes, we'll be launching the San Francisco chapter of his leadership. Mumbai Indians have won 5 IPL titles. Without further ado, give it up for the hitman, Rohit Sharma, everybody! Make some noise for Rohit Sharma, everybody! Rohit, welcome to sunny California. And I'm very glad that you were able to take time out of your busy schedule to be here for a launch. Now, we are all excited to see you. Are we excited to see Rohit Sharma? I quickly want to know how excited is Rohit Sharma to see his fans from California.
I'm very excited to be here firstly. Very excited. This is my second time to California. I came here in 2018 once, and this is now my second time. But what amazes me to come to this place is obviously the beauty of the place, but also so much love for the game, which is what excites me. So much craze about the game. And recently we saw MLC being played here as well, and the crowd came out in large numbers, which was good to watch. So I can see a lot of cricket fans here, and yeah, that's one of the things, and it's quite special. It's quite special to come here. US is always a place where when growing up, you always wanted to go there, and now that we have a reason to come here, more than just going and enjoying, there's another reason to come here because the World Cup is coming up. In June, there will be a World Cup happening in this part of the world, so which I'm pretty sure everyone's excited. So yeah, we look forward to that.
Absolutely, Rohit, and it is such a good place because till yesterday this entire thing was actually cricket lanes, practice lanes, and we have this modified. Deepak has done a great job in making this an auditorium for you. But right now we have lots of stuff lined up, especially a special dance performance just for you. So why don't you take a seat, sit back and relax, and then we'll call you back. One more time for Rohit Sharma, everybody. And let's also give a very
don't like it. I avoid. But violence likes me. I can't avoid.
Patakas, everybody! Louder applause for Patakas! Before you go, come here, all of you. It's okay. We have to set up in the back. We can continue putting the stuff, do this stuff. So, who will tell me why did you choose the name? Again, Pataka means fireworks. Why did you pick the name fireworks?
We picked because जैसे बोलते हैं छोटा पैकेट बड़ा धमाका. We are all like when we started out, we were a small group, but we symbolize energy and all the firework and all the craziness. So we said Patakas is just for us.
Interesting. Now you should be very glad that we allowed you to dance here today. Even though we have Mayor of Fremont here, Mayor of Milpitas was supposed to be here, and the reason for that is Patakas are illegal in Fremont and Milpitas. But one more time for Patakas, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. How many of you are taking or planning to take some coaching? And how many of you are sending your kids to coaching? Fantastic. I envy you guys because when we were growing up, there was no scope for coaching. So now you're growing up in probably the best of times that if you want to learn, India's first 3D movie. India's first 3D movie. Chota Chetan. Now you must be wondering why I'm asking the name of a 3D movie in an academy launch event. Well, some of you will figure it out in just a moment. We will be in Bangladesh and today we will be launching in US. So I'm going to call someone to talk more about it, but before that, let me call the core team of this launch to the stage. Let's start with Rohit Sharma. Can we please have you back on stage? Followed by Raj Bardare, Deepak Kondal, and the team of Cricket Academy, Chetan Suryavanshi and Prashant Nayak. Can we give all of them, all five of them, a big round of applause? ये applause है आपका? And also the US player Saurabh Netravalkar. Saurabh, कहाँ है Saurabh? अच्छा, अरे ये कपड़े चेंज करवा दिया आपने? क्या बात है? Now, before we talk to them, like I was saying, it's good to know more about this academy, what it has been doing, and what better person to talk about it than the co-founder of the CricKingdom Academy. Now, he is an ICC certified coach himself, but besides that, he was also the captain of the Singapore national team. He has scored one of the fastest centuries in just 36 balls. He is fully a three-dimensional player. So please give it up for the CEO of CricKingdom Academy, 3D Chetan Suryavanshi. चेतन भाई मैंने वो 3D का बड़ा बना के बोला था, कुछ लोगों को समझ में आया होगा, but over to you.
Thank you for the nice introduction, and lovely to see all of you here. I think we started this dream in 2017 to have an ecosystem where players will get an opportunity to play, doesn't matter which place they are, whether it's a tier 3 city, tier 2 city or tier 1 city. And having started in 2017, it's been Rohit's vision as well to make sure we give good quality coaching and good facility. And I think Deepak has made it sure that we get the best facility here. So it's very good to have you guys around here and support us in this event. Our idea is to develop cricketers. It doesn't matter which country they come from or which place they come from. And to that, there are three things which are very important. One is a proper platform, a proper coaching setup, and lot of matches and events. So our aim is to provide that, not even locally, all over the world. So this is our 4th country where we are launching, and it's all up to Deepak and Raju bhai. I'm sure Crick Kingdom is in good hands in US. So thank you so much for coming here, and to all the respected dignitaries, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chetan. जो यहाँ से आएगा सबका legs का workout हो जाएगा. All right. So first of all, I've been talking to Chetan for the past few days. He's one of the sweetest guys you will see, but his last name is very solid, Suryavanshi. ऐसा लगता है घोड़े पे हाथ होंगे बैठने के. But you can actually use that, Chetan, in your cricket academy. परंपरा, प्रतिष्ठा, अनुशासन, ये इस Crick Kingdom Guru School के 3 स्तंभ हैं. Suryavanshi. Alright, so like I said, Deepak has been working very hard, and many of you who have been practicing here in the Cricket Store for a long time, you will see that over the years, US Cricket Store has gone from strength to strength, and now it has partnered with the Crick Kingdom Academy, launching this one today. But who would have thought, just a few years ago, who would have thought that US Cricket Store will become so big, that they will be able to afford me as an MC. Thank you, Deepak, thank you. Check नहीं आया अभी तक, तभी तारीफ कर रहा हूँ यार. But we're also very thankful that we have some of the dignitaries here with us, so I would like to call them on the stage. So if we can please give a round of applause to the Mayor of Fremont, Lily May. Right behind him is Ben Lee. Why don't you come on the stage? Lily, Ben, and the council member from Sunnyvale, Russ Nelson. Please, if you can make your way to the stage. Oh, Carmen is here. All right. Mayor of Milpitas is here. Carmen Montano. And Assembly Member Alex Lee is also here. Wow. Yeah, baat hai. Thank you so much. Now Lily has already become a convert to cricket because she was also present along with, as you can see, Ben is still wearing the San Francisco Unicorns t-shirt. She was at the launch event. So before we give that proclamation to Rohit, let me ask something, especially to Lily and Carmen, because they are the mayors of Fremont and Milpitas. Based on what you have seen in the Unicorns Day today, now we have the biggest Now we have the biggest brand icons of cricket, international cricket here today. Now, does that motivate you to give more facilities, better facilities for cricket in your cities?
Namaste. This is wonderful. This is a great event. I wanted to also mention that I was here last year during the grand opening, and I was able to participate and play, and I did very, very well for the first time. So everyone, my name is Carmen Montano. I'm the mayor of Milpitas, this lovely city, and I also thank all of you for being here. I also want to congratulate you for this wonderful event, bringing some top-notch players from the world here, and you're from India. Thank you so much. Beautiful event. I do have a commendation, and I don't know if this is the time to give the commendation.
Absolutely, but Carmen, you didn't answer my question though very conveniently. Would we get more facilities in Milpitas very soon for cricket, like bigger grounds?
Oh, we're here to support cricket. Oh, this is wonderful. And a lot of our schools, the cricket bands, they go and they play there at our school sites as well.
All right, so we have the support of Mayor of Milpitas. Somebody got that camera? Okay, done. Now we can move on to the commendation that we have.
Let me read So City of Milpitas Commendation, CricKingdom Cricket Academy. On behalf of the Milpitas City Council, I, Mayor Carmen Montano, recognize and commend Rohit Sharma for establishing and launching CricKingdom Cricket Academy on Saturday, August 5th, 2023 at the U.S. Cricket Store located at 121 Ranch Drive, Milpitas, California. Mr. Rohit Sharma, the captain of the Indian cricket team and a successful captain of the Indian Premier League team, will launch CricKingdom Cricket Academy, promising an unforgettable day of cricketing excellence to cricket players and enthusiasts. Thank you to the U.S. Cricket Store for hosting this event, and I wish you a most successful ceremony presented on the 5th day of August 2023. Carmen, Mayor Montano.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor.
Next to you.
Thank you, Mayor.
So I just want to say namaskar, and so delighted to be here today. I'm Fremont Mayor Lily Bay, and I'm glad to be joined with my sister mayors, because we work together as a region to make sure that cricketing is a success. And in fact, we are really excited. We've had the facilities in our city. We hope to have more cricket playing fields and batting cages in our city. We've been fortunate enough over the years to have the opportunity most recently to host the San Francisco Unicorns for their fan day. And we want to be part of that continuing thriving ecosystem, which is so important for us. And we're very excited to continue this. I've had the pleasure of coming to see the store, and in fact, I was here last night, and I can't believe the transformation in 24 hours. So this is something that we hope to continue, we hope to foster, not just for all of our young men and boys to thrive, but we're also very proud of our young women who have been part of the national team, and we look forward to this continuing opportunities to support this, not just here in Fremont, in Milpitas, in San Jose, in this entire region, in Sunnyvale, which is my good neighbors too. So we look forward to continued success. Blessings to all of you, and wishing you to play hard and play strong. So thank you.
Thank you, Lily. We have Alex. Alex, if you can come up front. Alex Lee, Assembly Member. You have a, you want me to hold it for you?
Oh yes, but if you want to hold on to them for me. I have two certificates from the California State Assembly. One for the U.S. Cricket Store and one for Rohit for visiting. So I'll just say very quickly, my name is Alex Lee. I'm the California State Assembly member for District 24, which is all the way from northern San Jose and all the way into Fremont. So we're representing 500,000 people. And Rohit, if you feel that for some reason this area is different, that it feels any differently than most of the other parts of the country you're in, is because this area, my district, is actually the most Asian American district in the entire state of California. 60% of the people who live here are Asian American, and many of them are from South Asia. So that's why I wanted to give a certificate to you and your family from the California State Assembly and to also the U.S. Cricket Store together at the same time. So thank you so much for honoring your presence.
In other words, what Alex meant, Rohit, if you feel at home. Now we
For the launch of the CricKingdom Academy, everybody! Hands up in the air!
Can we get a spot
Thank you! One more time for all our
questions to either Rohit or Chetan and Prashant from CricKingdom Academy. But for now, let me give it to Raj and Deepak Kavya. Deepak, do we have there? Thanks so much.
Thank you, Sunny. I'm so excited for the launch of CricKingdom, and thank you so much for coming here. It's a pleasure and honor for the area. I won't put you on spot, but we'll be asking a few questions for the audience. So let me start with the school days. I mean, you know, that's where we have started cricket. Even getting into the school cricket team would have been a dream. The school days when you played cricket, can you compare those school days cricket and the current school days cricket? and if you can tell a little bit about your school day cricket.
My school day cricket was the best years of me playing cricket, because I was learning so much. I was learning every day about my game, about myself as a person. But it was slightly unusual because in school days I was a bowler. So I used to go to the school to learn bowling, not batting. But there was a lot of time in hand for me. So when I used to finish my school practice, I used to wait in the school for extra hours to do my batting, because during the school time, because we had to go to school as well after finishing our practice. So what the rule was in the school is, in our school cricket was, the batters will bat, the bowlers will bowl, and the extra activities, if you want to do, you have to wait or finish your school and then do it. So I never used to get to bat, so I had to first practice with the team, do my original stuff, which is bowling, and then go to school, study, and then wait maybe an hour to do my batting, because that is when I used to do my batting.
Wow.
And I started, because in our school we didn't have turf, we used to practice on concrete, which is why you see the pull shot and the cut shot that I play.
Guys, a big noise for the pull shot.
That's mainly because of that, because I grew up playing on that, because the ball actually comes really fast on it, and it doesn't swing so much on concrete or any lateral movement. So if you see also, I'm not a big front foot player. I'm more of a back foot player. Yeah, every cricketer has strengths and weaknesses. So I thought, okay, I will work more on my strength rather than working or focusing too much on my weakness. I wanted to give my attention a lot on my strength, so that which is why if you see anything that is pitched slightly short, I play that shot, and more often than not, I will convert those shot into runs. But that can also be my weakness, but that's fine. I've got a lot of success playing that shot, more than the failure. So yeah, those were my school days, and it was fun. I used to learn so much. It was very interesting.
Awesome. So having skill is one thing, and holding the skill is a different thing. That's the path from good to great. So thank you, Rohit. So everyone while playing, for example, our generation, we had idols. We used to idolize Imran Khan, Sunil Gavaskar, Ian Botham. Who were your idols, and did it help following the idols?
Yeah, luckily for me, my ideal was in the same city. Can you name it? Yeah, so I used to go and watch him practice in Wankhede Stadium and MIC ground, which is in Bangalore East. So I used to go and watch that. And I remember I read a book of his once, which is called The Making of a Cricketer. And in that book, everything is written. How he started.
Ajit Tendulkar.
Yes, correct. That is the only book I've read in my life.
The right one.
I'm not a big book reader, but that is the entire book that I finished, is what I should be saying. I've read many other books, but not finished it. So in that book, you can see how he trained himself. He's had more failures, more off days than good days. So in sport, that is one thing I learned at that age, that you have more off days than good days. So be prepared for it, which is why, you can't get frustrated, or you can't get demoralized by what happens on the field on that day, because there will be another opportunity, a fresh day. Look forward to that and try and make it of your own. That is one thing I learned from that book. And then obviously how he carried himself at such a young age. He played Ranji Trophy, Irani Trophy when he was 14 years and made his debut for India at 16. So at 16 he was playing for India. He went and faced guys likes of Waqar Yunus, Wasim Akram at that age without helmet. So now when you think about it, you can only think that how can you do that in these, today's generation. I don't think you can play cricket without helmet, which I don't think is right. You have to wear all the protective gears that is available. But can you imagine at that age, when he was 16, he had to go and face those champion bowlers without the helmet, and he did it. He played well. Didn't have a successful debut, but we all know what he did after that. so yeah, that was a big learning from that book, and I have always looked up to him. More than Sachin Tendulkar, the cricketer, I think the person that he is, that is what I like more about him. When I started interacting with him, I got to know how humble he is, and he still wants to achieve more. Like he was talking about how he got out in that previous game, and he's not thinking that I've got so many centuries. So it tells you that success, how much ever success you have in your career, that's not enough. And his hunger for success was more. And as he was growing, as he was getting older as well, he wanted more success. So which was good to hear from him.
Awesome, thank you. So, since you mentioned Sachin's debut, it was against Pakistan, and who can forget that series? How is the game pressure, especially playing an international game, but then if it's an India-Pakistan match, how is the game pressure? And the team especially, and on the captain?
Yeah, look, this pressure is obviously there. So you can't keep thinking about the pressure all the time, because it's not going to help you perform. Any game that you play for your country is a high pressure game, whether it's Pakistan or Australia, England, Bangladesh, whichever team it is. And that's how I think. I don't look at the opposition about who they are or what they are. Yes, I want to know which individuals are playing in that game, because I want to prepare myself. But I don't want to think about what country it is. I want to look at the individuals rather than looking at, okay, it's England, it's Australia. I would look at Pat Cummins. I would look at Jofra Archer. These are the guys who are going to play against me. So I'll think about that, and not think about the team that I'm going to play. Because you put unnecessary pressure on yourself, and it doesn't help you when you are playing at that level. So I try and take off the pressure how much ever I can from my thinking, my preparation. Because everybody, when you're playing India, Pakistan, except your team members and the support staff that you have, everybody else is talking about India, Pakistan. Because only in our team environment we don't discuss too much about that game, or we don't discuss too much about the opposition. But anywhere you go outside, you are only hearing that. So what I do is 2-3 days before the game, I lock myself inside my hotel room and I stay inside my room. So that I don't go outside and hear what other people are talking. But again, I've played so many India-Pakistan games now. So the guys who are playing for the first time, second time, for them, for us it is important to help them out and just let them know that it is another international game that you are playing for your country. Not worry about what opposition it is, and you prepare in your own way, in your own style, like how you prepare for any other game. Just get ready and then deliver.
I mean, who can forget the awesome 100 Rohit scored against Pakistan in 2019 World Cup? A big cheer, guys. So Rohit, playing for Mumbai Indians, winning the title for 4 times. No, winning the title for 4 times under your captaincy, right? 5 times, I'm so sorry. So how is it leading Mumbai Indians?
It's been the most memorable time of leading any team, because I've led Mumbai Indians for almost 10 years now. This will be my 11th season. And to win 5 times in 10 years, which is every second year you've won the trophy, which feels great, and it's nothing to do about what I've done. It's the credit has to be given to the entire setup, right from the owners to the support staff, whoever is involved with the team. The credit has to be given to everyone, because I cannot go and lead a team if I don't have the players. And if I want the players, I need the support from the owners and the support staff for them to get the players that I want from the auction, right? So everything goes hand in hand, and you need each other's help, and that's how you create a successful team. And I think at Mumbai Indians, we've done that really well over the years. It is not just 1 or 2 years, 10 years we've done that. Yes, we've not had successful couple of years now, but I see that changing this year, hopefully. So, in the coming year.
We skipped it. Where's the playbacks?
So they were going to play the finals, they skipped it.
As a player, I won 6 times, because I won the IPLs, the charges in 2009.
6 IPL titles. Let's give a big one for Rohit. So moving on to the academy part. I mean, moving on to the academic part, the coaching. I mean, we all are so thankful to you to be the brand ambassador of this great academy. How important is it to have a coach? It could be an individual coach or a team coach. How important it is to have a coach in the setup?
Look, coach, you need coaching in your life, not just in sport, but in life as well. You can use a different term, but coaching is actually done by your parents when you begin your life. So you need coach all the way through, and I do think that they play a very important role in your life, career. Just to guide you in the right direction. Because sometimes in sports, what happens is, like if you talk about the coaches, they know your strengths and weaknesses more than you know it at times, right? So I think it's important for any sportsman who have a support of the coach all the time, because they see you in a particular way that the others don't. Not your team coach or not your teammates, but they see it in a different way. And I think it's the time where things are not going your way. That is when these coaches come into the picture, and they help you out from that difficult situation and guide you what is the right direction to move forward. So I think this is the example of sport, but in life as well. I feel my parents are my coach. They've given me everything. They've taught me the right things when I was growing up, and they obviously they know me they know me in and out. So when the times are tough, that is when you need people like them coming out and helping you out. And the coaches obviously know the pulse of everything that you do. So especially when you're playing, they can be sitting feedbacks that you get, and I think it is important, very, very important, a role of a coach in a successful sportsman's career.
Absolutely. I mean, they're your external eyes, as you say. Do you have a few words for the youth here, the kids, and also the girls, especially? A few words of advice from you.
Yeah, I will not differentiate girls and boys. I look at everyone as one. Everything is catching up so fast these days, especially in sports back in India as well. Even here, I can see there's a lot of involvement of the kids in sports in general, not just cricket but sports. But I'll talk about cricket because I'm from that background, so I know how it's catching up on everybody. I think the most important thing that I didn't do when I was growing up is to actually go and have fun also on the ground. I was so involved in, I wanted to do well in this game, that game. I was so caught up in all of these things, I forgot that there's a life outside cricket as well, which you have to enjoy, you have to live it, because those times are not coming back. So I think that is something that I didn't do that well, because I was so involved in what I wanted out of cricket. You can be involved, but at the same time, there's a life outside that. Just try and live that life, be happy, and enjoy the sport, because when you get into international cricket, there is so much happening, there's so much criticism, there is a lot of eyeballs on you, everybody is talking about you. You cannot have that when you're a teenager. So I would just want to tell them that enjoy this period, enjoy this moment, and the basics are stay true to yourself. Work hard, don't lie. I mean, you can lie to others, but you cannot lie to yourself. And in sports, it's important to look into the mirror and know that this is the right thing I'm doing. Please ask yourself that question all the time. Answer is there.
Thank you so much, Rohit. We are so eagerly waiting for the World Cup, and we all wish you good luck, and Team India lots of good luck. So thank you so much, Rohit. Guys, give a round of applause for Rohit.
Which actor would you want to portray your role? मतलब की बात पूछनी चाहिए। Ritika, you cannot count.
मैंने सोचा नहीं है बायोपिक का, तो मैं
ऐसे
मेरा कोई प्लान है नहीं बायोपिक बनाने का।
एक रैंडम गेस्ट को हम कौन सा बनाने वाले हैं?
Actually, you know what? Why don't you do it?
कुछ लोगों ने मुझे विराट के बायोपिक के लिए रखा हुआ है। Moving on to that.
बियर्ड आजकल सब लोग ही रख रहे हैं, और उसका बियर्ड थोड़ा सा अभी काला है, थोड़ा सा वाइट हुआ है, ब्राउन है वो।
मैं नहीं चाहता था कि अनुष्का कंफ्यूज हो जाए।
Point.
But okay, we have some questions now. Can we move on to the first question? Actually, let's not do the press right. We have a press conference later on. All the audience right now, we have a press conference coming up towards the end.
Hi Rohit, I'm a big fan of you. I have a couple of questions. So the first thing, like Shreyas is not available for the World Cup, who would be the best fit for the number 4, and who do you see the top 4 for the semi-final?
I was expecting these kind of questions when we go to Asia Cup now from the media, because I know there is a lot of talk about a lot of the guys are injured, and who's going to be batting at number 4, 5, 6. Now, I will, but not now. But talking about Iyer, I think is on track at the moment in terms of his fitness. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. I don't want anyone to be injured or anyone to stay injured during the World Cup. I want all the resources that is available to us.
Thank you. Next one.
When you get on the field, how do you feel to bat?
One more time.
When you go to bat, how do you feel?
Probably a game routine, like when you go into bat, how are you feeling at the time?
I feel the same. When I started playing, I used to feel nervous, and even now I feel nervous. It's not like I've played so many games, I don't feel nervous. I still feel the same because nervousness happens because I'm thinking too much about the game. I want to do well and all of that because I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be facing these guys. Where am I looking to score against them? All those kind of things makes you a little nervous. But yeah, it's just the same since 2007. I still feel the same. I still feel butterflies in my stomach when I go to bat.
Next one.
So, Mr. Rohit Sharma, you're one of the greatest players to play on the crease, and you might have also faced a lot of legendary bowlers as well. So I want to ask you, who's the most difficult bowler you've ever faced? By the way, I'm a big fan.
I really liked, I wouldn't say feared, but challenged. I would say Dale Steyn was the most challenging bowler that I faced.
आला रे आला मुंबईचा राजा आला Hi Rohit, by the way, I am Rohit Sharma too. I am a huge fan of CricKingdom Cricket. I want to ask one question. What's the one game you will remember your whole life? There will be one game you will remember your whole life. Can you just elaborate about it?
When you have a career of 15, 16 years, there are so many games that you don't want to forget. Like for example, my first ever 100-run partnership with Sachin. Way back in 2008 in CBC, his first final. I've never played with him, and what happens? I get to bat with him in the finals. I've always idolized him. Even in the dressing room when I was there, I never used to talk to him because, बचपन से देखा है और कभी-कभी बाजू में बैठते थे, तो मैं बस देखता ही रहता था कि ये क्या मतलब चीज़ क्या है? What is Sachin Tendulkar? How does he look? All of that. तो उनके साथ मेरा बैटिंग आ गया और बैटिंग में we got 100-run match-winning partnership. We won that first final and went on to win the CB series also after that, which was the first time ever that we won that. That is special. Winning in the 2007 World Cup was really, really special. और फिर मेरा 264 जो मैंने बनाया my debut 100 Test cricket debut 100 and then although I didn't make a significant contribution in that Test match, but the one we won in Gaba last 21. In my opinion, that is the best ever Test match India has ever played. From whatever I have watched, that is the best ever Test match that India has ever played. And Gaba, I don't know which was the last touring team that won a Test match in Gaba. India has never won there. So India won in Gaba. I think it was like 20, 25, 30 years where someone won in Gaba. So after 25 years, for us to come there, the most difficult place in Australia, and to win that Test match with so many injuries, like 7 or 8 of us, 8 of our players were injured on the tour. So That is it.
That's the problem with high achievers. They have a lot of things to remember. People like us, we can name one match. Next up.
How old were you when you started international cricket?
How old are you, by the way?
8.
I was 20.
Hi Rohit, my name is Girish. I was just wondering, you know, we started a good off spinner. So, आप खाली batting करते हो, but there should be chances when you just come in and roll your arm over, right? So that you can empty on spot.
Yeah, of course. That has been in my mind for last 5 years. Unfortunately for me, you know, this middle finger. I'm not showing it. As an off spinner, I have to hold the ball with this middle finger and my index finger. Correct. And you have to, you know, have a revolution on the ball. Sure. For it to do something off the pitch. I got hit here 2 or 3 times, dislocation, fracture and things like that. So जब भी मैं ball पकड़ता हूँ और when I bowl, it hurts here. So that was actually compromising while holding my bat. So I never want to do that because in a team, my main role is to bat and score runs. Rather than bowling off spin. So that is where, you know, I had to sacrifice my bowling because I wanted to be 100% for my batting. But I've given it enough time, enough work on the finger, but it never turned out well.
Thank you, Girish. तू चाहता और काम करें? 264 काफी नहीं है? बड़ा demanding है यार. Next one.
How did you get the nickname Hitman?
Yeah, was actually the production guy. There was one production guy in India, Star Sports पे अगर I don't know how many of you all know Star India में we watch the television on Star Sports. So one of the crew from the Star Sports, when I scored my first double 100 against Australia in 2013, I think it was a world record of hitting 16 sixes in that game, which later was equaled by I think Shane Watson a few years later. But up until then, 2013, when I hit that 16 sixes, it was the world record to be that many number of sixes in an ODI game. So when I was standing at the presentation ceremony, I was man of the match, and I think also man of the series. That was the last game of the series. I was standing at the presentation. So one of these guys, his name is, we call him PD. He was the one, and he came and told me, you know, you are a hitman, yeah. The way you hit the ball, you know, it's hitman. I said, okay, Baba, okay. And then this was actually told to Ravi Shastri while he was on air commentating, and Ravi Shastri commented while the game was on. He is the hitman of Indian cricket, and then actually after that it started catching up with a lot of people, and then in my team people started calling me that, and then धीरे-धीरे, you know how it spreads. So it was way back in 10 साल हो गए उसको, 10 साल में अभी काफी लोगों को मालूम है शायद.
Now he's hitman forever. Let's take maybe 2 more questions from the back, then a couple more from the front, and then we'll probably wrap up. I know we have lots of hands, so use your best judgment.
What is your favorite ground in India and outside India?
Yeah, my favorite. There are a few grounds in India actually which I like. I like Eden Gardens a lot because a lot of things actually happened there at Eden Gardens. I scored my debut 100, world record 264, my debut test match 100, my debut, not debut first class, but my first class double 100 was in Eden Gardens, 2 IPL trophies at Eden Gardens. So a lot of memories. and Wankhede obviously because I've grown up there playing all my age group cricket. So Wankhede especially in that terms, yeah. And outside, I like Melbourne, MCG, Australia.
Sir, I've got your tattoo on my hand. I'm a very big fan of yours. I've got your tattoo on my hand.
What does the tattoo say?
It says pic, nothing says.
It's picture.
Yes.
You have Rohit Sharma's picture on your arm.
Yeah, on my forearm.
Rohit बच के रहना है ऐसे. काम पर सवाल पूछ लो. You have this
I
picture.
don't really have a question, just want to give him a small piece of advice, although I don't want to give him any advice. Sir, please take some time to get in the World Cup. Please take a couple of balls, please. Please.
Yes, a lot of people actually told me to do that. I'll keep that in mind.
Advice से पढ़ो. Ritika, बच के रहना सोते. Let's take last two in the back. And if take some adults because we will have a kids session hopefully later on. Take some adults if you can.
So, who's your favorite captain?
Who's my favorite captain? Can't take single name because I played under so many captains. I started my career under Rahul Dravid's captaincy. Then I played under Sachin Tendulkar, Harbhajan Singh, MS Dhoni, Kohli, Ponting. So many captains, and they are all great names, so I wouldn't single out anyone. It will be unfair to take just one name.
And just check in the front. Do we have any questions in the front? Okay. So once we are done, can we come in the front? One more question in the back, please.
शिकाई मेरा नाम दलजीत सिंह है मैं तो पूछना चाहता हूँ थोड़ी आईपीएल के 2 हैट्रिक्स जीतियाँ तो एक थी आपने बॉल्स में इतनी अच्छी करके आपने क्यों छोड़ दी
अरे अभी तो बताया मैंने
वो क्वेश्चन पूछने की तैयारी कर रहा था उस टाइम पे जब आप बता रहे थे
पाजी मैंने अभी बताया एकदम डिटेल में बताया कि क्या हुआ
तो अभी पाकिस्तान टीम में आपको सबसे हार्ड बॉलर कौन लग रहा है
कौन सी टीम में
पाकिस्तान टीम में
सब अच्छे बॉलर है यार ऐसा मैं किसी का नाम नहीं लूंगा भाई बहुत बड़ा कंट्रोवर्सी होता है नाम एक का नाम लेता है तो दूसरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता है दूसरे का नाम लिया तो तीसरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता है सब अच्छे प्लेयर है
If we can bring the microphone? If we're done, can we bring the microphone up front? There are a couple of questions up front.
Okay, it's with me. Hi Rohit, so my first question is, are you a foodie? If yes, then I know fitness is a major part of your profession. Like, how do you have self-control if not eating something you like?
You got to look after it. You got to be disciplined, and at the same time, there is a time for everything. Especially when we are not playing, we like to indulge into, a lot of the food that we actually don't eat on tour. So it is all about balancing. अगर आपने सुबह को कुछ खराब चीज़ खाया है, तो you make sure that you go to the gym in the evening. अगर रात में कुछ खराब खाया, then you try and, go to the gym in the morning. So it's all about balancing. But that's what I feel, and it has worked for me.
Yeah, thank you. My husband also is a huge cricket fan.
Hi Rohit. Glad to meet you. Sharmani husband. So, there's Brandon. There's one girl. Which one, right? Blue girl. आपके हस्बैंड ने तो पहली बात करवा दो उससे.
Hi Rohit, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm here on behalf of all of your fans. Thank you for being a gentleman always, and we love you so much. All the very best for World Cup.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's come up front. And as Brandon is coming up front, I have one question because see, they say if you want to know about a person, the best way to do that is to ask his friends. And we're lucky that Rohit's best friend is here. So let me ask Ritika something. Ritika, What is one amazing quality of Rohit that most of us are not aware of, and one thing that you wish you could change about him?
My favorite quality about him would be, for all the people he loves, he'll go out of his way, no matter what he's doing. If he loves you, you'll know it. My least favorite quality is that he bites his nails. It annoys me. On and off the field, he's always biting his nails.
Is it when he's nervous or just like that?
It's a habit. It's always in his mouth. Family stopped, but he did not.
उसको पता नहीं है कैप्टनसी का प्रेशर क्या होता है.
He knows you much before you were captain, so I'm sure this is good. Thank you, Rohit.
कैप्टन नहीं है तो बैटिंग का प्रेशर है, रन बनाने का प्रेशर है.
Brandon.
Hi Rohit ji, I'm Vijaya. I represent Vijay Media and also Bowling 92.3. And first of all, I thank all the parents for encouraging your kids to learn cricket, and I love all the kids who are equally interested in learning. And my question to you is, Rohit ji, how do you unwind?
By coming to San Francisco.
And what's that song that's playing in a loop right now?
Honestly, I don't know. There's nothing playing on the loop right now. But yeah, I like to listen to kind of soft music before the game. If I'm in the bus going to the ground, just to keep it nice and light. क्योंकि ड्रेसिंग रूम में जब हम पहुँचते हैं तो काफ़ी loud music start हो जाता है, because everybody, some people want very loud music, some people want soft, but I mean, this is out of your control. So when it is my time, I like to listen to kind of very soft music, which just gets me in that nice frame of mind before the game.
Thank you, Vijay. So in short, Shri Malli over O Anta Mama. Yes. Here we have Brent. We have a question right here in this corner.
Hello again. My question is, how do you deal with failures? Like, do you draw energy from your failures? Like, is there many mental preparation that you go through while dealing with them?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I actually learn a lot from my failures, and I know that it's the fact that you learn a lot from your failures. Like I just said at the start, you'll have more failures than success when you're playing a sport. More off days than good days. So it is not something that you learn at a very young age, over a period of few years when playing the game, playing the sport, and having those experiences. That teaches you a lot. So I would say whatever I am today, it is because I failed a lot in my career, then I have had success. And the kind of player that I am today, it is because of the failures that I have seen. Otherwise, I wouldn't be so disciplined in my batting. I wouldn't be so disciplined in my routines and things like that. And it is impossible to have just success all the way through. You will have a lot of ups, a lot of downs. So yeah, of course, at this, when you want to focus on ups, but I am somebody who focuses more on downs, a lot more than the ups, because that is where I think the learnings are. When the days are not good, and that is when you should try and figure out what went wrong, so that it doesn't happen again. So for me, that's the most important one.
Thank you. Brandon, can we go this side? So we'll open it up for the press right now. One question each, if you can ask right now, because right after that we have to move on to the meet and greet where we can take pictures. So press will open it up for you. Because now US Cricket Store will be taking the baton from the CricKingdom Academy. So at this point for the launch, we'll do a symbolic cap giving ceremony from Rohit Sharma and Chetan to Deepak. So can we play the music in the back, and if we can have Rohit, Deepak, Chetan up front, Prashant, and
Look at him.
One more, guys. On 3, 2, 1. Perfect. There we go, guys. All right. On 3, 2, 1.
Say Shah Nawaz.
All right. On 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, guys. On 3, 2, 1.
Now we're very, hold on Shah, we're also very fortunate that the Council General of India, Dr. T. Nagendra Prasad Garu was able to make it. Please give a round of applause to the Council.
No doubt.
But have you seen Rohit's game? Have you watched the
Oh yes, so many times.
Thank you, Nagendra Prasad Garu. If all of us can come.
Everyone get a little tighter for me. There we go. Like you like each other. Perfect. All right. On 3, 2, 1. Perfect, guys.
Thank you. Can we give all our sponsors, supporters, and done? Even after the pictures, there'll be 2 things come through.
Shots on 3, 2, 1. One more like that, guys. One more. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
So once again, for this photo session, only red bands, please. Only people with red bands. Red is the color you see in the traffic light when you stop. Because you can say green identifies as red.
1. Perfect. On 3, 2, 1. All right, on 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, on 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Get different angles.
Only, and you exit from. So right now, no media here, please. No media. It is strict.
Just a quick photo.
And once again, we are not done yet.
All right, next.
Guys, on 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Pictures right now only for even after the pictures. There'll be 2 things remaining. One is if you
3, 2, 1. Perfect. All the best. All the best. No autograph. No autograph.
Right here, good photo. Look this way and smile. Young man, look that way, smile.
All right, guys. On 3, 2, 1. Perfect. On
only
3, 2,
2
1.
autographs. We have a finale dance performance, and after that, Rohit will leave. But once again, we have to make this a meet and greet.
3, 2, 1. There you go. Perfect, perfect.
All right, all right. This way, this way. I know you guys want.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 2, 1.
Excellent. This way, sir.
We have the area on anybody with red band who did not get a picture. Anybody with red band.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Who are you? Saurav, Deepak. We have Raju.
Everybody!
Woo! We don't want
Look at him! Look at him!
All right, guys.
Look at the handsome guy in the camera.
Woo! 3, 2, 1.
Big cheers! Big cheers!
Kids in the back, raise your hands. Kids
Raise your hands.
Only in the back. Raise your hands.
Whoa!
There we go. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Go back, move back from the exit stage, move back from the don't want to fall. Thank you so much. And please exit to the left, not from the center. Do not jump from the stage. Exit left, exit left, exit left, exit left. Parents, please collect your kids. Easy, kids, easy. You all understand, right? Parents, please take your kids.
He's not doing autographs. Clear a path, please. Well, Angels, please get your children to have them next to you. Do not block his path as he's leaving. Again, keep a clear path. Parents, find your little one.
Samir bhai.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
Favorite part is
Watch out, watch out, watch out, please.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Rohit.
Yes, yes.
Guys, you ready to go out?
Yeah.
Rohit bhai. Thank you, bhai. Thank you.
बता देना स्पेशली पाकिस्तानी को
Love you. अरे फोटो दी रहा हूँ. Thank you, Rohit bhai.
Come on, guys.
Bye. All the best, Rohit bhai. Hey, Nandira.
Uncle Sharma, uncle.
He's done.
Wait, my bag, please. Thank you so much. I'll play with you one day. Alright guys, let's be safe. Back away from the vehicle. Back away from the vehicle. Back away from the vehicle. Please, watch your feet. Step back for your own safety. Step back from the vehicle. Step back from the
Bye. Bye. All the best. All the best.
We'll win the World Cup!
Okay.
India for life. I love you. Thank you.
One. TikTok.
All the best, Rohit Sharma! Go India! Go India! Go India! Hit for life. You signed my bet.
Show me where. Oh wow, good job. Yeah.
I hope you hit a century in the World Cup, Manuel.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. Oh, you got an autograph?
She got an autograph from Rohit.
Good job.